So the Bahamas trip went pretty well for you.
Herro with the takeaway.
Flip it backwards.
And the jam!
Did you expect to play that well and to kind of blow up to I think you're maybe a household name now for not only Kentucky fans, obviously, but maybe national basketball fans.
I think I put a lot of time and effort into my game, so I always expect to play pretty well. I knew it was going to be a little bit different, but just going out there and playing at my best is what I try to do, and I think I played pretty well.
Were things any different for your personal life heading into that trip versus afterwards? Because obviously being a basketball player on UK's campus, you're going to get extra looks and that, but you look like maybe the best player out there.
After it was a little bit different. Everybody started to know me on campus, and as far as that goes, and then just a lot of people wanted to take pictures and autographs wherever I go. So I was like that at home, but not as much as it is here. So but it was definitely different.
I think one thing that surprised a lot of people is how well you all meshed together at such an early time. Some of you, I know PJ was kind of banged up in the offseason. You had some injuries. Some of the guys got here a little bit later. How did you all look so good? How did that happen?
I think we just have a group of guys that they're willing to do their role, whatever Coach Cal wants, and I think we all listen and we all really work hard. And at the end of the day, when you got a group of guys that are just real tight and close, when it gets on the court, it's the same way. So I think off the court we're just as even more close. So once we get on the court, it's just day and night.
I think everybody would have a consensus you all would be a top 3 team, maybe top 1. But we were talking with Ashton how that almost, he maybe could be in high school or he could be at another school. You also were committed to Wisconsin. Yeah. So do you ever think about how something had to change or else maybe none of this happens?
Yeah, it definitely would have been different because EJ also decommitted and a lot of people decommitted. So if Reed doesn't come, it's different. So we definitely need every single piece that we have for us to be the number 1 team in the country, whatever it may be. But I think that with the group of guys that we have, we're in definitely in a good position.
Why did you decommit from Wisconsin? What went into that decision?
Just wanted to play somewhere bigger than that. Obviously, not a lot of people get the opportunity to play at somewhere like Kentucky, and when I got the call that I can play here, why not? And I feel like I can come in here. I know I'm good enough. Work hard, play with a group of guys like this who have the same goal as me. Get to the NBA at the end of the day. So just that's really what went into it.
Are you the most hated person in Wisconsin right now after how you played in the Bahamas?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you see that person that tweets you and calls you a snake all the time?
Yeah, I see him.
Well, what is the deal with that guy?
I'm not too sure.
Have you blocked him or?
Nah.
I've even blocked him.
That dude is a psychopath.
Yeah.
Gosh, he is horrible. I was wondering if you'd ever had to deal with him.
Yeah.
So did you have in your mind when you decommitted that I want to go to Kentucky or I just want to go to a bigger place? Let's look at my options.
I think Kentucky was always in the back of my mind ever since the summer. But talking to Villanova, they're national title too. But at the end of the day, Kentucky's where I wanted to be for sure.
How much did you hear about Wisconsin fans bringing up the 38-0 season after saying you were making a mistake or stuff like that?
Yeah, I heard that a lot. But the guy who's tweeting snake at me, and it's all games.
Was it ever hard? Was it ever like it's not like you dislike Wisconsin. You just wanted to do something better for yourself.
Yeah.
I know you were a high school legend up there, but you kind of got a different treatment once you committed to Kentucky. Was it ever difficult for you?
It was a little bit difficult at the very beginning. Even kids from my own school, were calling me a snake and this and that. But it's at the end of the day, it's whatever's best for me and my family and my friends. So I think I made the right decision, obviously, and I'm ready to just get started.
How happy are you that that's all behind you and you're now in a situation where you can compete for a national championship and be one of the better players on that team?
Yeah, exactly. Most importantly, just being around these guys, like group of guys that we have right now. If whatever basketball doesn't work out, I think that relationships that we all build here, it's definitely different.
Are you tired of people comparing you to Rex Chapman already?
Not yet.
All right, thanks, Tyler. We're wrapping up.
All right, appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man.
Thanks.
Who's the worst white player comparison you've heard?
Larry Bird.
I was going to say, someone said you're Larry Bird, and no offense to you, I was like, yeah, let's easy on the Larry Bird.
Yeah. I think that's the best white player to ever play the game, so I don't know about that.